I've been writing occasionally now, and maybe I have altogether, since I became president, finished half a dozen poems, 6 that I might release to the world. But one I have published, and it is a poem in memory of a great woman, very associated with the arts and poetry and life in Ireland and performance, and with whom I performed on stage, Mary McPartlan, who was a folk singer and a trade union activist, and particularly had a deep knowledge of all the long folk songs of both Britain and Ireland. And it was coming up to May Day, and I had been working on a poem for some time, which something that interests me about when I came to Galway at the age of 19, and I'm now 80, and I have been more or less campaigning since. But my deep appreciation for trade unionists and activists, and often who were in a minority, and who put their banners together and marched off for the speech and then came home again on the Saturday to continue the struggle. And I wrote this poem of Saturdays Made Holy for Mary. Of Saturdays Made Holy in memory of Mary McPartlan, folk singer and trade union activist. The night is long and I awake, recall the making of the march on those Saturdays made holy. The beat of feet behind banners that bore the glory of the words, the call for a life made equal. Banners held steady for the speech, gold-threaded fringed, eyeletted with care for the carrying, to defeat the opposing breeze. Borne by arms made strong, from work of mind, of heart and hand. Those words sent out to cheers I search for now. They are not gone, nor is the memory of how they danced without restraint, skipping back and forth to cheers in joyful subversion of the ordinary. The echo of that beat of feet behind banners on Saturdays made holy is slow to come. Can it be that it is lost, perhaps forgotten? Surely not so. For in the long sweep of history, in the stories that will be told, others will hear of how behind banners they marched, women and men and children too, on Saturdays made holy. It will be told of how they sometimes won and often lost, if never defeated. It will matter that they sometimes wept as they folded for another day those banners that carried words emancipatory. The night, though long and dawn so slow in breaking, yet morning light glorious comes, reveals how from those arrows fledged in history that missed their mark in darkness have sprung in light some frail fruit trees of hope. In other times an old planet weary finds new life, renewal from the music of the heart, and now a new song emerges from behind banners gold-threaded, again made sacred on Saturdays made holy, with words emancipatory, as voices rise in unison and sing of love and a new day for all humanity.